Well, I know I'm pulling in 3% of that, so, okay, I'll say it. My opinions in no way reflect those of HTLA Radio 1 or her holding companies. There you go. But let's go back to Brian Williams here. Mr. NBC, Mr. Storyteller. The guy has been in journalism longer than I've been alive. And so he tells the story. And somebody finds out it's not true. And NBC fires him. Well, why is it that NBC fires him? Think about this. When he's anchoring the news, sitting at the news desk in NBC New York studios here, what's he doing? Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's reading a teleprompter. He is infusing the broadcast with words that are being given to him from NBC. So how does him, outside the scope of his work, tell a story to somebody that's not true? How does that translate back to NBC caring? They program every word he says on their shows. He didn't say it on an NBC exclusive documentary. He didn't say it on an NBC news show. No. He said it to some colleagues about his helicopter dealio in Iraq, and no, it was this and it was that. It was some buddies over beers. And now he lost his job for it. And so did the girl who said something about blackies. Well, it's funny. We won't do anything about apartheid for how many decades? But now somebody not even from there says the word blackies, and that's it. They're kicked off, fired, gone, get out. Really? You know, all of this kind of... Well, no, it doesn't kind of. It absolutely reminds me of a meme. Yes, that's internet talk for photo picture with text on it. On the internet there, on my Facebook feed there, I've seen it time and time again, but I saw it for the latest time about a week ago, and it's this close-up picture of this Viking, and he's looking at the camera through his Viking helmet, and he's all dirty from battle, and he's all hairy. He's a manly man. He's a man's man. He's holy Christ, what we used to have in this country in the 1950s and 60s. Holy Christ, yeah. But I'll digress. And of course, on this picture of this Viking, it says, "What must it be like to be someone who mere words can destroy you?" And that really rings true. You know, for all the things we say and do on the internet and all the things that we say about each other and other people and, oh, her ass is fat and, oh, there's Kardashian's ass in my face, buy this. For all the things that we're exposed to, all the things that we say in response to, the way that we get so mad when somebody starts some sort of a chat rant back and forth, when, heaven forbid, somebody comes on with a different point of view, all of a sudden there's death threats, I'm reporting you to the FBI, there's going to be real-world consequences, I'm going to find you, I'm going to dox you. That's another internet term for find all of your real-world information and post it on the internet for all the people to see how horrible you are. I don't know, maybe your house is in foreclosure, or, you know, they'll just dig it all up and throw it out there. Yes. And you see, that behavior that falls under that category of cyberbullying and trolls, doesn't it? Right. But then when you really look at it, we kind of forget the Viking. And when I say we forget the Viking, I'm saying we forget ourselves. You know, really, we're growing a whole new crop on this planet of nothing but pansies. Little girly men. Where is your self-respect? Where is your pride? Where is your integrity? Where is your honor? These things we don't have anymore because, hey, they don't teach them in school. And, you know, both parents are working, if you're lucky enough to have both parents, so they're not going to teach you. We're just growing and fostering this, oh my God, he said something about me, I can't deal with it, call the FBI. Where the hell does it end? Well, I don't know where that ends, but I'll tell you where this ends. And it's 10 o'clock. I am out o' time. So, I'll leave you with that. You guys think about that, and I will see you next Tuesday for another brain-teasing Crash Talk. I'd like to thank HTLA Radio 1 New York for having me on and not firing me at the first sign of a lawsuit, which we've never had. Also, be sure to tune in tomorrow for Coffee and Cigarettes, 3 p.m. Eastern, for the Wednesday Grinder. And then, of course, tomorrow night is Film Wednesdays. You betcha. Got all kinds of good film stuff coming at you, so don't forget to miss that. And, yes, thank you, PreSonus, for the 2442 digital mixer we use here at HTLA Studio 2, PreSonus Broadcast Studio here. Check them out at presonus.com. Yeah. There you go. And do I have anything else? No, I don't think so. Gilbert?
Thank you for listening and support the show for the love of God.
There we go. Thank you, Gilbert. And thank you, listeners. We'll see you all next week on another Crash Talk.
We're New York's best talk radio, HTLA Radio 1.